rural areas and have the rural women change their dress code, then why would a 3-year, 4-year, 6-year girl get raped in this country? It's only the dress which is promoting rape in our country, the dress code. So it is very unfortunate. Instead of doing their duty properly, enforcing the laws which are made for women's protection in our country, if the cops use this language, it is very unfortunate.
But Ms. Oza, where do you break the chain? Because you also have the political party which is ruling the Uttar Pradesh. You had the Samajwadi Party chief Mulayam Singh giving out that infamous comment saying boys will be boys. And when such kind of an attitude is reflected from the political setup as well, where do you break this entire chain of a regressive mindset?
See, it is not only the police, it is the politicians. And now you heard the new Haryana Chief Minister saying that girls are to be blamed for the rape. So if the mindsets are such of the politicians, the police, the law enforcement agencies, this is bound to happen. Only such things will come up. They will not be sensitive to women atrocity issues, neither would they take it seriously, and they would give such irresponsible statements which will in a way encourage the people who get involved in such atrocities.
Well, Ms. Shobha Oza, thanks for talking to us. Quick question to Ms. Ranjana Kumari also. When they make such statements, Ms. Ranjana Kumari, even the cops, don't you think they're absolutely ignorant? It's their ignorance that actually comes to the fore. The fact that they're totally devoid of the facts, the reality and the ground situation. When they say it is mobile phones and dresses that incite rape.
You know, instead of doing their duty and following the proper investigation to identify the criminals and investigate the crime, they are doing dereliction of duty by making such statements. And also, according to the new law, these are misogynistic and very, very, unacceptable comment that is coming from them. This calls for legal action against this kind of a report, and people who have prepared these reports and people who are giving these arguments, they should be brought to the book, because we have law of the land which covers such people who are not really, looking at the crime as such. And secondly, also, you see, the UP has developed a rape culture because of its leadership. When Mulayam Singh Yadav says that boys will be boys and these are minor crimes, Chief Minister himself would not be feeling responsible enough to create safety and security situation. Day in and out, we are getting news of rape from UP. Then what do you expect? This is what you expect from the police. The message travels down to the lower level authorities and also to the law enforcement agencies that this is not a crime, and this is a crime which women call for, or women are responsible for this crime. And it's ironical that women suffer, women are being targeted, women are being target of sexual violence and crime. And look at the police, they are blaming women themselves instead of really finding out who are the real culprits. So in this case, what do you expect? What kind of a justice women in UP will get?
No, women anywhere will get, because on the one hand you have KAP leaders and leaders of the Hindu Mahasabha in Haryana with the chief minister wanting to bat for them, and on the other hand you have cops in Haryana, in Uttar Pradesh. So it looks like a growing social epidemic with this mindset which needs to be quelled. The sooner the better. Ms. Ranjana Kumari, thanks for talking to us. We've got more news coming in, more reactions on this development.
I think the cat's out of the bag. It's absolutely clear why the UP police does not make arrests, does not act sternly when it comes to violence against women, because they think the same way as the rest of the society, in particular the KAPs, some of the caste panchayats and some of the obscurantist people speak. I think since they share the same views as them, so whenever a woman says that she has been subjected to sexual violence or other kind of violence, they are programmed. So they are never going to catch the accused, because they are going to say that no, you invited it, you were the one who provoked it, you wore such clothes, you had a mobile, you invited him. So Therefore, I really think that training is okay. One thing, training ought to be done, and these prejudices, they ought to be rid of them. However, I think till Section 161A is not applied, the recent amendment in the CRPC, where if police works with prejudice or commits irregularities, then a policeman or any other investigating officer can be put into jail for up to 6 months to 2 years. I think that particular section has to be applied.
अखिलेश यादव की सरकार उत्तर प्रदेश में कानून व्यवस्था के मामले में, महिलाओं की सुरक्षा के मामले में संपूर्ण रूप से असफल हो जाने के बाद ये जिम्मेदारी अपने ऊपर न लेकर कुछ बहाना ढूंढ रही है। ये फोन इसका इस्तेमाल करना ये पूरी दुनिया के अंदर हो रहा है। इसके अलावा पोशाक पहनना, नए हिसाब से पोशाक पहनना, ये भी पूरे विश्व में हो रहा है। क्या सब जगह इस तरह के घटनाएं बढ़ रही हैं? इसके और पोशाक पहनने का और फोन का इस्तेमाल करना का और क्राइम का और रेप का कोई संबंध नहीं है। ये मानसिकता का संबंध है।
That they are anachronistic, they do not understand what feminism is, and they also do not actually they are not sensitive towards the needs of women, the safety of women, which they have to ensure. Their perception seems to be from some 19th century or whatever it is, and we have repeatedly said the dresses of women cannot be the criterion for their being exposed to sexual assault.
महिलाएं कम कपड़े पहनती या रात को देर से आती, ये तमाम बयान असंवेदनशील है।
कपड़ों का इससे क्या ताल्लुक है या फोन का इससे क्या ताल्लुक है? ये इनकी मानसिकता है, छोटी मानसिकता है।
Tomorrow never ends.